Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Here's Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
That's good for a Washington Commanders. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finished.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Caught by Woods. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. On play action, now Rodgers. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Steelers.
A handoff for Ward. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and a little more than a yard here. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Now Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Rodgers wants to change the look.
At the 2-yard line.
Play action. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. It's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Bust through the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Ready.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Washington. John Bates taking it in. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
On the move to his left. That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Get up.
Now they send a running back in motion right. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. Steps away. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Steelers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get... There he goes, right side. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Austin Eckler, the intended target. But it'll be second down. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Daniels looking to throw. Out to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Charger, 19, Charge, 79 Broncos.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get this down over to about the 46. From the 46, here's the second down and 9. To throw is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Brings up third down.
Buffalo 18.
Daniels from the gun on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited that goes unfulfilled.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And they will touch him down the back before he gets the first.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Washington.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
76.
To the air goes Daniels. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Steps away to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Running left, it's Warren. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he stopped immediately there. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Rodgers tapping his forward on the jet sweep. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. They'll drop this one off to Epler. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
Warren will try to right side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers dancing to his left. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the give, it's Warren. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Rodgers throwing here.
Rodgers pass. Complete to number 4, DK Metcalf.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Rodgers. That'll be caught left side by Woods. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This to perhaps salt this one away. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Lions. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 68 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you